Alright legends, welcome to episode 89 of Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. My name is Brownie, I'm your podcast host. You should know this by now. However, if you're new to the podcast, welcome. Thank you so much for checking us out. And before we get any further, I got to give a massive shout out to Alexander Martin. Listens to the podcast every week. You're an absolute legend in my eyes, mate. Thank you so much for the ongoing support, and you keep doing good things too. Hey, there's plenty to get through on today's episode. I'm going to sit down with the one and only Tom Kennedy from Barebones. Now, I absolutely love this band. I first discovered them a couple of years back with their debut album, which was arguably one of the best pieces of music I heard from an Australian band who released a debut album in such a long time. So you can understand my excitement when they released album number 2, Rival Minds, a couple of weeks back. We're going to talk all about the making of that and why you should go and check those guys out. And there is so much music news to get through this week, including a few tours, one in particular from Polaris, bringing a band I cannot wait to see in Australia, and I know there is plenty of you out there who feel the same way too about this band from Japan. But we've also got new music on the way for Fever 333. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now, so let them go. And a whole stack more. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it with these guys who just put out their own debut album last week. It's called Light in My Dark. The band is called Ocean Sleeper, and the album was called Don't Leave Me This Way. Make sure you check it out. But here's that song on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
You're busy chasing places. I'm busy falling apart. You know, you were the light in my dark. Hopeless and fading again. Just take me back to the start. You know, you were the light in my dark. What if I'm better off thinking deeper and deeper into these thoughts? What was I supposed to say? It wouldn't change anything. Sleepless nights left drinking, feeding these demons I've lost count. What was I supposed to say? Forget everything. You're busy chasing places. I'm busy falling apart. You know, you were the light in my dark. Hopeless and fading again. Just take me back to the start. You know, you were the light in my dark. Let me know it again like you mean it. Give me something to feel, I still need this. Tell me over again I can do this. Tell me over again I can do it. We have the answers to our problem. It doesn't change 'cause we never will solve them. We have the action to your caution. It doesn't change 'cause we never resolve them. What was I supposed to say? Another day in the silence, bite my tongue again. He'll be dig this grave and you bury me. Bite my tongue again. In the end you will always leave me here.
You're busy chasing places. I'm busy falling apart. You know, you were the light in my dark.
You're busy chasing places. I'm busy falling apart. You know, you were the light in my dark. Hopeless and fading again. Just take me back to the start. You know, you were the light in my dark.
You're busy chasing places. I'm busy falling apart. You know, you were the light in my dark.
What's good? It's John from Trophy Eyes here, and you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
sorry I left you behind. Well, you never made it out, but you can blame it on your own mind. Have you ever had those dreams where you can fly? Cause it hurt you too much, you know you're gonna die. I won't sleep until Sydney knows my name. I just wanna see my name light up the streets, so it was all for nothing, all for nothing. Life is like a double-sided coin. We play along as if we haven't really had the choice. The difference is what I did with mine. I got something I can hold in my hands. You got 9 to 5. Have you ever had those dreams where you can fly? Cause it hurts you too much, you know you're gonna die. I won't sleep until Sydney knows my name. I just wanna see my name light up the streets, so it was all for nothing, all for nothing. I won't sleep until Sydney knows my name. I just wanna see my name light up the streets, so it was all for nothing, all for nothing. I won't sleep until Sydney knows my name. I just wanna see my name light up the streets, so it was all for nothing, all for nothing.
Trophy Eyes with Lavender Bay on Wall of Sound up against the wall, and those people in Sydney would know their name because they got a Skyrider last week to tease the fact that they had announced an East Coast tour for February 2020. You can catch them hitting the road on the Figure 8 tour. Now, it's been roughly about a year and a bit since they put out their last album, The American Dream, so maybe, just maybe, with this tour, we might start seeing signs of some new material from the boys moving into 2020. Now, they've also announced a special one-off show which is going to benefit those who were affected by the New South Wales fires. This is happening in Newcastle on December 15 at the Cambridge Hotel, and you can get yourself involved with this. Make sure you pick up a ticket. All proceeds from the show are going to be going towards the New South Wales Rural Fire Service, as well as a friend of theirs and his family who lost everything in that fire. You can check out all the details on those shows at wallofsoundau.com. And talking about tours, we've seen a plethora of them get announced over the past couple of weeks. We'll talk about the big metal one that's happening in May next year, but we're also going to see the Butterfly Effect replacing Coheed and Cambria at Good Things Festival in a couple of weeks' time. You might remember a few weeks back, they had to cancel their appearance because their drummer has to undergo heart surgery. The Butterfly Effect, in my opinion, are a fantastic band who have played music festivals for the majority of their careers, and they always do a bang-up job. So much so, I actually left Arctic Monkeys when they played Big Day Out to go and check out the Butterfly Effect, and it was a much better show in my personal opinion. So really looking forward to that one as well in a couple of weeks' time. It should also be mentioned too that because of a few scheduling conflicts, the Damn Things have also sadly had to pull out of their appearance. But hopefully we see those guys head back down to Australia soon, hopefully either for a headline tour or supporting someone in the process in the not too distant future. But the big one, Iron Maiden are making their way back down under in May 2020, and we are going to see none other than Killswitch Engage supporting the boys as they make their way across the country, which kicks off in Perth on May 1st, and they've also just announced a second Melbourne show on Saturday, May 9. All the details and more for ticketing you can find at wallofsoundau.com, but right now, let's get on this track, which I think, in my opinion, is still the best song to be released in 2019. It's Killswitch Engage with their song featuring former frontman Howard Jones. This is A Signal Fire on Wall of Sound, up against the wall.
Hey, it's Rick from Polaris, and you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
This is a place I know too well. Been down here a while, if you can't tell. And I have analyzed and tried my best to justify the sorrow I have brought upon myself.
Am I addicted to the misery? Is this how I'll always be? Crying is starting to everyone. Am I in love with all my ailments? Crying for punishment. You can't trust me to be there for you. I thought I had this all figured out. You think I'd learn from all the shit I fucking screamed about? When that was said, I couldn't see for the clouds. Still climbing the walls of this world just to turn back down. Until I reach my rock bottom, down to the marrow, bringing up the bad blood unforgotten. It's a me that's making me sick, back running the hands of the weak. Am I addicted to the misery? Is this how I'll always be? Crying is starting to everyone. Am I in love with all my ailments? Crying for punishment. You can't trust me to be there for you. I got this complex silhouette hanging like a marionette, casting a shadow, a shade over me. Just a zigzag sorry mess, living like a massacre. Your worst impressions were right about me. Your worst impressions were right about me. Your worst impressions were right. I could ask you to stay if you're feeling forgiving. I could live with the guilt if you call this living. I could try to memorize each grain of sand as it slips from my fingers and falls from my hands. It took me longer than I can to admit. This life is only what I choose to make of it, and the only thing standing in between happiness and my selflessness, depression. I am so close to my chest. Am I addicted to the misery? Is this how I'll always be? Crying is starting to everyone. Am I in love with all my ailments? Crying for punishment. You can't trust me to be there for you. I got this complex silhouette hanging like a marionette, casting a shadow, a shade over me. Just a zigzag sorry mess, living like a massacre. Your worst impressions were right about me. Wasting away years, waiting for something to only pull through. I never saw the sun through the clouds. When I sleep with the skies were blurring down.
Polaris with their brand new song Masochist on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall, and the big news that finally got announced with those guys has been made. They've just announced their second album, The Death of Me, and it's going to be released on February 21 next year through Resist Records. Now, their first album, The Mortal Coil, I have to say, a fantastic release. Once again, like I've mentioned before, a debut album from a band like this, which just went to show how good these guys really are and the thoughts and process that goes into making such an incredible album like that. So I'm really looking forward to see what these guys do with album number 2. Now, they've also announced an Australian tour with a massively stacked lineup, which is going to feature the likes of Wage War, Crystal Lake, and Alpha Wolf. They're touring that throughout February when the album comes out, so make sure you get your tickets right now. Now, Crystal Lake, in my opinion, are a great core band, so they're like borderline metalcore, deathcore. They come from Japan, and they've got a fantastically loud sound behind them. They're kind of a bit, in my opinion, heavier than Crossfaith. I guess, you know, over the years, Crossfaith has sort of gone a bit more melodic. These guys are just straight up bullshit great, and I really want you to go and check them out when they make their debut in Australia on this tour. To get you ready for it though, here's Aeon by Crystal Lake on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Hey, it's Monica from The Last Martyr, and you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Intention not to be clinically numb, diseased, or frozen whilst pretending just to be. Can I shake you from the comfort that you need? Defined like we live just to die. Show what you're made of. The apple of your eye, I thought you can't deny. Like the crater is left to pacify. Your mind is taking over. Oh, you said to me, and honestly, my own eyes.
Last Martyr with Like a Ghost on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. And if you live in Melbourne, you can actually check out that band opening for these guys.
This is Tom Kennedy from Barebones, and you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
A couple of years back, this band completely blew me out of the water with their debut album, and they've followed it up with another fantastic addition to the back catalogue. Please welcome to the show once again, Tom Kennedy from Barebones. Welcome back.
Hey, Brownie. Thanks, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for those kind words, and thanks for having me, dude.
Well, thank you for putting out a fucking great album. I'm not going to lie, there was a lot of pressure personally for me going into this album because I had spruiked Bad Habits so much when it came out. I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic first debut album for any Australian band that I've heard for, God knows how long. And then Rival Minds comes along, and holy fucking shit, you boys backed it up. Well done.
Man, thank you. It's so fucking cool to have it out. It's one of those things where you finish recording an album, you get the mixes back, you approve everything, and then you got to wait like 6 months to put the thing out. So it sucks. But to have the record out there and to have people listen to it and get some feedback on it, because you go crazy when the band and the producer and the label are the only ones who have heard it. You just want to show people. So having it out there for everyone's a really cool feeling, and so far so good with the feedback, man. So stoked Dallas.
That's the thing, like, listening to this album itself, like, it's got something for every sort of, like, heavy musical taste. If you like hardcore, you like punk, you like metal, like, you're going to find something on this album that you love, and not necessarily fans aren't going to like the same kind of songs, if that makes sense. Like, if you ask a whole bunch of different group of people who like different styles of metal, like, I guarantee they'll be able to tell you they like this song as opposed to that one, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, totally, man. Yeah. I guess I never really thought of that, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think you're right. There's tracks on there that are going to appeal to different people, but hopefully, like you said, anyone who kind of digs heavy stuff can take something out of the record.
Was that sort of the intention going into it? Because, having a think back to Bad Habits, all the songs kind of sounded fairly similar in a way that they could sort of roll from one to another, that kind of thing. Whereas if you listen to this one, it's anthemic metal. It also shows like a more mature approach to songwriting. I mean, there's more guitar solos for one in there. Like, is this bare bones proving you're older and you're more mature now, that kind of thing?
I don't know if that was conscious at all, man. Like, us, we kind of just do what we want. Like, we just kind of write music that we like. And I think there was a bit of a conscious effort to kind of embrace some of those heavier and darker influences that have always been there, but maybe only kind of peeked through in little spurts. So, yeah, I think it was a combination of us doing a lot of touring with a lot of really influential and cool bands. And as that touring schedule wound down and we got back into writing, we just, I suppose, wanted things to be a little darker, a little heavier, a little more anthemic, as you said, and just while still staying true to what we've always done, which is just write cool shit that we want to hear.
Yeah. So, touring with those bands, like the likes of Prophets of Rage, Rise Again, Stone Sour, just to name a few, would you dare say that, like, playing those shows and watching them on stage, it gave you an understanding of, like, where you could take the band next level and how you could go from, like, being, like, a party jam kind of band to, like, playing, like, a stadium, like, kind of show with this backing sound you've got behind you?
I think it taught, like, me a lot personally, like, just a next level of performance and like how to really be an entertainer. And I think it also taught me a lot about what people connect with. And I think that was more of a subconscious thing, because like you said, some of these shows were literally in stadiums and you're watching, thousands of people every night lose their mind, and you really see what it is that people are connecting with. And that's kind of invaluable experience, I think.
Yeah, there's so much to it. Like, I know you sort of, go to like a hardcore or metalcore show or whatever, something along the lines of that, and like people want to hear that breakdown, they want to hear that drop. But like, you guys have done it so much so that like the drop happens, but then the song instantly picks up straight ahead and continues on again. So like, you keep that momentum going, and it's not just for that one moment that people are waiting for. It's like for the entirety of the song, they're entertained.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like, I think like I said, so much of music in 2019 and going forward is the live show. Like, as much as streaming and that kind of thing's really big, like obviously physical music sales have gone down a lot. So whereas you used to be able to express yourself a lot through the art of the band and people couldn't wait to get their hands on the booklet and that kind of thing, now obviously you have social media and that kind of thing, but a lot of it is the live show. You've got to be good, and you've got to put something on that people will want to come back and see, and that's really where you connect with people in real life. Like I said, social media is great. Obviously, you have that instant gratification. Like, you put a song out and people comment saying this is great, but then it's not really memorable, you know. Whereas a live show, that's something that they're going to remember, and you're going to remember.
That, I'm glad you said that then, because look, you can listen, especially, you know, someone from my perspective, I go through like so many songs a day, and it sort of gets to the point where you want those memorable ones that stick into your head, stick into your brain, that kind of thing. But when you go to a show, you remember the moments that caught your attention. You remember like the way the crowd reacted to it all, and like what you did personally to relate to that song and how it made you feel, that kind of thing. Exactly.
And I think the live shows where you really find out what the song means to you, you know, like a lot of the time people are probably listening to music on the train on the way to work, or on their lunch break, or, you know, while they're at the gym or something like that, where, you know, you can't really like let your inhibitions go and just fucking cut loose, whereas at a live show you can. So yeah, man, like I think subconsciously we definitely wrote songs that we want to play live, and that we think people will really dig and get into live. So it's important to us to have that connection.
All right, well, one song I can't wait to see you boys playing live is Axe to Grind. We're going to get that on right now on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Try and denounce, maybe chaos finds
in my opinion, one of the greatest songs on Bare Bones' latest album, Rival Minds, Axe to Grind on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. TK from the band joins me now. Mate, give us a rundown of that one there. Didn't get released as a single, so what's that to you? And, like, what does that mean to you so we can listen to it and either take that on board or find our own story to relate to it?
Yeah, man. So Axe to Grind was definitely one of my favorites too. And it's a song that kind of grew a lot. Like, there was a bunch of variations of it in the demo stages, and then it also grew a lot in the studio. And I think it's like, sonically, it's just like a fun, funky, groovy, heavy tune. It kind of feels a little bit, you know, like, I don't want to say lighthearted, kind of feels a little bit, you know, just like groovy, and then it gets to that middle section and it gets real heavy.
Yeah.
So that's one that we're really excited to play live. I really love it. I think one of the main things that I really love is the vocal melody in the chorus. It's just something that gets stuck in my head and that I really dig. And yeah, man, that one's like, it wasn't consciously not a single or anything like that. It's one that we all really love, and, you know, we might end up doing a video for it or something soon. You never know. So yeah, I think like that one's just a good track to fucking blast in the car and blow some steam off. It's just a good, heavy, bouncy track, man.
That's exactly how I felt about it, and like the rest of the songs on the album too. Like, this is something that you could potentially chuck on with a bunch of mates when you're driving to, say, you know, Unify, for example. It's a road trip anthem album that doesn't let up from the minute you start it to the minute you finish it. So you've done well. I got to applaud you guys for being able to do that, because I know a lot of bands tend to, you know, do a bit of experimentation and they want to try some different sides, but this is just a fully fledged fucking heavy metal album. It's so good.
Oh, man, thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I guess, like what we enjoy playing. I think we'd get bored if we started to put in like 4-minute instrumental sections in the middle of songs and shit. I think, like, I love bands that do that, but yeah, I don't know if we have the attention span for that kind of shit. Like, we just want it to be sick and catchy and groovy and heavy the whole way through, and there's definitely some elements on Rival Minds that we haven't done before, and but I don't think it's anything too out there, you know. It's just focusing more on different aspects of what we've always done.
And look, one of the things I wanted to talk about that you did differently on this was you honed in a lot more on your melodic singing approach. There was a period there where I was listening to one of the songs during my review, and I had to hit up James to find out if it was him singing or someone else. And he's like, no, that's TK doing you know, a singing voice. It was fucking incredible, man. Like, was that something consciously that you wanted to try and delve into, so you're not just yelling and screaming the whole time?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think it just, like, it obviously conveys a different emotion, a different feeling, and it just sounds different. And it's not that I don't love heavy shit too. I obviously do, but yeah, I just wanted to put out some different stuff that was interesting to me and that I thought other people might like to hear. And Stevie brought a lot of that out in me too. Like, I'd play in the vocals the way I had it, and, you know, it might have been all screaming, and he'd go, why don't we try and put some melody in that part? And so he brought me out of my comfort zone with a lot of that stuff too. And I'm really happy with it. And that's something that I plan on seeing where I can take in the future as well.
Yeah, well, let's get you doing some like really high pitch operatic like vocals, that kind of thing, and like unlike album number 4.
Yeah, man, we'll do our Iron Maiden tribute on album 4.
All right, talking about Iron Maiden, you know, you guys have played some big shows in the past. Can we see you supporting anyone big over the next couple of months heading into 2020? Or, like, what's the future holding for Bare Bones?
Man, locked in, we've got our little Rival Minds album release tour. And then to close out the year, we've got New Year's Eve with Comeback Kid, which is going to be fucking psycho. They're a band that we've been influenced by from the get-go, and we love them, so that's sick. And then into 2020, man, we don't really know. I heard Rage Against the Machine just got back together, so that's something I'm pretty interested in. And as you mentioned, we did play with Prophets of Rage, so I kind of got my rage blinders on, man, and I'm gunning for that one, but we'll see what happens. We've kind of always got these cool-ass shows in peculiar ways, so it never really is something that we find out before. It's just we never really get like a word that, hey, we might be doing this. It's like we get an email saying, do you want to tour with Stone Sour? And you're like, oh, shit, all right. And it's like, we need an answer in the next 20 minutes. We need an answer 20 minutes ago. And you're like, fuck, okay, yeah, let's do it. We've never really had the chance to even think about stuff. So who knows, man? You know, that call or that email could come at any time. But for now, we've got our tour and that Comeback Kid show, and we're just focused on putting those Rival Minds songs to work and really representing them the best that we can, which, you know, we'll have some fun doing it. We're not going to take it too fucking serious, but we'll kill it up there too, hopefully.
Well, we've seen what Barebones can do on your own when you're in a support slot, and mate, it's all just a bit of fun. So go and check out these shows, grab a copy of the album, and spend New Year's Eve with Barebones and Comeback Kid at Crowbar in Sydney. TK, it's been an absolute pleasure. All the best, and no doubt we'll chat to you soon.
Fuck yeah, Brownie, and I expect you to be my guest on New Year's Eve, man.
What's up, y'all? This is Jason Alon from the Fever 333, and you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
I got my backpacks filled with them bricks, yeah. Tryna build a tail, something nice and big, yeah. To the tax man, come and try to get that. Tryna take our money and our goodwill, yeah. Ooh, with every stick and every stone, we carry up that hill.
forsake us now, so let them come. This kingdom you can't take from us. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now, so let them come. This kingdom you can't take from us. Yo, guess where I'm from? That's where I'm from. The place where you profit from prisons and guns. Guess where I'm from? That's where I'm from. Come around here like you always say, oh. Guess where I'm from? That's where I'm from. And God forbid you ever leave us a crumb. That's where I'm from, and that's where I'm from. A place with the best fucking view when you watch us break the crowd. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now, so let them come. This kingdom you can't take from us. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now, so let them come. This kingdom you can't take from us. This kingdom you can't take from us. This kingdom you can't take from us. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now. So let them come. So let them come. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now. So let them come. So let them come. Watch us take the crown. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now, so let them come. This kingdom you can't take from us. No one's gonna take us down. They won't forsake us now, so let them come. This kingdom you can't take from us. This kingdom you can't take from us. This kingdom you can't take from us.
A brand new standalone single for Fever 333. It's called Kingdom, and Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. You might forget they actually released their album Strength in Numbers back in January this year, and it's been a long time coming actually since we've been waiting for some new music. We've also been waiting for their return to Australia. Around Download Festival they said that they were going to be heading back down under towards the end of the year, and well, it is the end of the year and we haven't seen anything announced as of yet, so stay tuned. Hopefully we see some news from those guys in the not too distant future. And another band who I'm hoping make their return to Australia very soon is Raise Fist. Now last Friday they put out their new album Anthems. The first single on it was a bit cringe just in terms of the lyrical content, but the second one they put out is a great return to form for the guys, and so much so I'm going to get it on for you right now. This is Venomous by Raise Fist on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Standing like a stone wall, standing tall. Why are they wishing for us to fall? As long as I can recall, you scream like a cannonball. If you are big, then we're just small. Constant thinking you wanna fall, fuck them all. Sick of them judging me, sick of them swinging me, and they trying to say I'm not the fucking enemy.
You and me, we are last in line. They're counting imaginary enemies, one at a time.
One at a time, yes.
You and me, my friend, we are last in line. We are getting all the thumbs down from the serpentines. We know you are
venomous, all of us. Touch of us, making it jealous of us. Venomous. We know you are venomous, all of us. Touch of us, making it jealous of us. Venomous, venomous. Smartphone addicts, you're looking for the perfect conflict that can run your clutch. It looks like a fucking circus, running circles, throwing you random clicks. Let's replace this last break. Why you looking for shelter in the house of quick? It's just coming to where you are sitting. And just because I'm Slavic, push your good
Hi, this is Lauren Hart from Once Human, and you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
They've got some brand new material on the way, which we're going to see in 2020, and that is your first sample of it. The band is called Once Human. The song is called Sledgehammer on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. Really looking forward to seeing what that band do. They were supposed to tour Australia a couple of years back, but unfortunately there was a bunch of issues with one of the venues they were supposed to play, who was bringing them down to Australia. It didn't end up happening. No rescheduled dates have been announced as of yet, so keep your fingers, toes, and eyes crossed for them, because frontwoman Lauren Hart is actually an Australian. So go check the band out, and once again, let's hope they make their own way down to Australia next year. That'd be great, won't it? But sadly, that's the end of this week's podcast. Thank you so much for checking it out again. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, share it around, tell your mates about it, and let me know what bands you want me to feature on future episodes. I've got a bit of time coming up between now and Christmas. I am going to take a bit of a break over the Christmas break too, so let's try and get in as many bands before the end of the year's up. And if you got one that you reckon I should check out, all you need to do is get in touch with me. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for Brownie Paul. Or if you want, join the Wall of Sound community. Just search for us, Wall of Sound AU. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. and everything we do online at wallofsoundau.com. But time for me to get out of here. Before I go, I want to get on this here, the first sample of Violent Soho's new material. The guys have been working on some new music, and I guarantee we're going to start seeing a whole lot of this as the new year kicks off. A brand new album on the way, and then after their Good Things Festival performances, we should see some tours on the back of that too, which I, for one, cannot wait for. But right now, I'm leaving you with this brand new Violent Soho, a bit of a slow gem to take us out this week. This is A-OK on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. My name is Brownie. I'll catch you real soon.
They got overrated beer. They got taste in Newport Chew. Everything is A-OK. They will tie your words in knots, spit them out like angry gods. Everything